My name's Dan. This is Cora. And this is Cora's top 70 games of all time. And this is also the second time we've recorded this particular video because Cora forgot to put the microphone on. God. One job she had.
The microphone wasn't on.
The microphones were. They're on now, hopefully. Either that or this video's got subtitles because we're not doing it again.
Yeah.
And, and so here is Cora's, this is number 30 to 21. So without any further ado, let's do.
What?
So what's your number 30, Cora?
Number 30 is Tapple.
Tapple, or as it's called in the UK...
Think words.
Think words. And how do you play Tapple?
In Tapple/Think words, you press the buzzer, the little red thing.
The timer thing, yeah.
Yeah. And the little red button, and you have 5 seconds.
Roughly.
No, wait, yeah.
Yeah, about 5 seconds.
Yeah. And it gives you a card beforehand, forgot to mention it, and it says you've got to think of a colour or a name or something like that.
Or a type of cheese or something like that.
Cheese. Oh, it's cheese. And then when you hit the buzzer, there's little letters on these little button switches things.
Yeah.
Around the board thing.
Around the kind of the device, yeah.
Yeah.
And you press, if you think of so if you're doing colours, if you think of orange, you press the O down, and then you tap the timer.
And then somebody else has to go.
And someone else will go. But they can't, now the O's pressed down, they can't think of a word beginning with O, so they're left with the rest of the alphabet.
Yeah.
So as the game goes on...
Except I think there's some letters.
No, I don't think so. No, there's no doubles. Oh, no. Some are missing. Yeah, so, some are missing, yeah. But as the game goes on, then it becomes more and more harder because the easy answers are all used up.
Yeah.
And so... people start getting eliminated by the buzzer going off before they can think of the word, and then the last person standing is the winner. And this is a really fun game, isn't it?
Yeah.
We like playing it as a family. It's fascinating how easy it is to forget words.
Forget numbers.
Yeah. Fascinating how easy it is to forget everything, but forget words and you're going, what's a colour that begins with P? It's like purple. Or puce?
Pink.
Or
pink would make more sense, wouldn't it? Purple and pink would make
periwinkle. I think that's a type of blue.
Let's go for purple or pink, people.
Yeah, purple or pink would work. Anyway, that's beside the point.
And also, you could just make up really weird words and say it's just this really odd unknown colour, and then it'd just not be a colour.
You could
and
do.
Nobody knows.
You could do. It's not always colours. There's all sorts of different things. Anyway, that's number 30. Tapple. Okay, Cora, what's your number 29?
Number 29 is Bandido.
Bandido, and this is a little box game from Helvetica, isn't it? And how do you play Bandido, and what do you like about it?
Well, it's all like you have to stop the bandit from escaping the prison.
Yep.
By putting torches in tunnels. But it's very hard because anytime you put a torch in a tunnel, somebody just opens up a new one because they can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And it's a very hard game.
Yeah, so you're laying cards down with little bits of tunnel on.
Yeah.
And the aim is to stop the tunnel expanding any further by making dead ends and things like that. But there's not many dead ends. There doesn't seem to be many dead ends in that deck.
No.
And there's lots of branching type things. So it's a kind of spatial puzzle type thing. It's a cooperative game, as you said, and you're trying to block up all the tunnels so this bandit doesn't escape. And how often do we win this game, Cora? Do we win it all the time?
No.
Do we win it sometimes?
No.
Do we win it now and again?
No.
Do we?
We won it twice, probably.
We've won it twice out of about 40
and I don't even know if you were
plays.
playing for one of the times I won. Me and him won once.
Yeah.
And I think I won with somebody at the board game club as well.
Right, yeah, it's a really hard game. It's very hard to win. But that's okay. That's okay. You have fun. You had fun playing it. So that's number 29, Bandido. Okay, number 28.
Yes. He is not very good at this.
Number 28 is, what is it?
Boss Monster.
Boss Monster. Now, this is quite an old game. This used to be your brother's favourite game when he was around your age as well. So, what is Boss Monster?
It's not like a video game, but it's not a video game, it's a board game.
It's a board game themed on a video game, isn't it? Is what it is. Yeah. And it's kind of retro, pixelated type board.
And you're making this dungeon, and you're the villain, and you have to stop the heroes from getting to the end and fighting your boss.
Yeah.
Which is a monster. Boss Monster.
So you're laying out, it's like a tableau building game, and you're laying out various cards which are going to be the rooms of your dungeon, and the heroes come along and they go through your dungeon, and you hopefully kill them before they get to the end. Otherwise,
that's not the usual path of video games. Usually you're the hero.
Yeah.
But in this one you're not.
Yeah.
But it's a board game, so it's not a video game.
Well, it's a theme.
The different rooms in your dungeon do different things. One could just attack them, or one could do something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
just something
else.
Yeah, just something else.
One thing could...
What do you like? What do you like about the game?
Well, I like how you start building it, and you can choose, and it would be like this massive swarm of bats in one room, and then the next room you have these teddy bears that kill you. It's just so weird. Isn't
it is. A theme is coming out here. A lot of the games you like are things where you're building things and kind of making them and things like that. And that's something I really enjoy as well, when you've got something in front of you that you've enjoyed. So yeah, Boss Monster. That was number 28. Okay, number 27.
Number 27 is Funko Verse.
Funko Verse.
I'm doing better at these numbers.
What? Oh, I'm getting used to it now.
Before he was like, wait, this last one was number 70, then what are we on now?
That is an exaggeration. Okay, tell me about Funko Verse.
Funko Verse is sort of like a battling game, and it's got mini games that you can do, sort of. Like, it's not really like Junkat, but it's sort of like that, as in it's got a bunch of different games you can play within the game.
Okay, in what way do you mean? Like different...
It has the, like, capture the flag one and the invade the area.
Got you. So different... I thought this is nothing like Junkat, but...
No, it's not doing that.
but you're right, it's got the different scenarios, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's and this is possibly the first game you've ever played with different scenarios. So it's a skirmish game, is Funko Verse, isn't it?
And it's got a bunch of different expansions. This is just the Harry Potter expansion, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we've got a few.
We've got a few other ones. We've got Harry Potter, we've got some Batman ones. Golden Girls, which is Cora's favourite television programme.
Except I've never seen it.
She loves it. She absolutely loves it. Who's your favourite character in Golden Girls?
The woman.
The woman, yeah. But Rose. You like Rose?
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus now. We can start. I'll make you watch it. Golden Girls, to appeal to the youth market, obviously, and
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park we've got as well. There's
Rick and Morty as well.
Rick and Morty. We've got Back to the Future.
There's a bunch of them.
A bunch of them, and you can you kind of draft a team, and then you draft the weapons that they're going to have.
What's so cool is you can have Voldemort and Batman working together to get Hermione
and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. It's really clever, isn't it? It's really, really nice. So yeah, Funko Verse is a really good game. I don't like... Do you like the Funko Pops, the look of the Funko Pops?
I do. They're just so cute and simple, and I like them.
I think they look horrible. I don't
Why?
I don't know. I think look at the size of their heads. You'd fall over if you... I mean, you've got a pretty big head, but it's not even as big as that. And her head's pretty ginormous. Ginormous head.
You don't make your head big.
My head's big because of all the brains. Yours is hollow. Anyway, we won't fight. We'll get on. So that was number 27, was it? Was it 27?
No.
Anyway, that was number whatever it was. We'll do
we
the
said
next
it in the start of the part, so.
Okay, number 26. What's your number 26?
Number 26 is Sleeping Queens.
Sleeping Queens. Now, Sleeping Queens is another of these small boxes.
Yeah.
Box games.
It's probably like that big.
Yeah.
Or smaller.
From Game Right. It's kind of a take that game where you're collecting sets of things and doing I'm not explaining this very well. You're collecting queens and waking them up and take. It's a set collection game.
And there's these really cool different queens. There's probably like a jigsaw one, wasn't there?
Yeah,
and there was probably like a food one and donut one.
Yeah, all sorts of different types of
and
queens.
And all really funny.
Yeah, and you're collecting sets in your hand in order to kind of wake up these queens, and then also there's take that cards where you can put someone else's queen to sleep and all that kind of thing. So it's quite a simple take thatty set collection card game. Really, this was made by a parent and their children as well. So that's cool.
It says on the back of the box like how they thought of it, so that's a cool story.
Yeah, it's a cool story. So yeah, Sleeping Queens is a great classic card game from Gamewright. Gamewright doing what Gamewright do best is these really good classic kids card games. So we recommend it, and that was our number.
Mine.
Number 26.
26.
Okay, number 25.
Number 25 is Go Gelato.
Go Gelato. And what's this game about?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, nice. And what did you kind of do in the game?
You make ice cream. You do make ice cream.
You do make ice cream, yeah. This is a bit like Top That, isn't it? It's very similar.
You get given the card, then you've got to make what's on the card with the cones and the ice cream balls and the cones.
So there's little kind of almost ping pong balls, and then you've got cones, and the ping pong balls are different, all different colours, and then you've got to stack the cones differently and put the green ice cream in the blue cone and that kind of stuff. But the trick is you're not allowed to pick up the ice cream with your hand because that would be unhygienic. You've got to kind of tip the ice cream from the cones into the other cone and things like that, and then the balls go on the floor and
so all that. Pick up the pieces game.
It's another pick up the pieces
like Sticky
from
Chameleons.
The floor game, like Sticky Chameleons and Hedgehog Roll and Valley of the Vikings. We've got a lot of these games that make you pick things up off the floor.
And I'm always the one who has to pick them up.
Yeah. Well, not in this game, because this is another speed game. So if you drop the balls on the floor, then you're the one who's going to have to pick them up because the other person's going to be too busy trying to make the...
But don't you have to pick it up with things when you pick it up?
That's true. Yeah, you can't...
You gotta like, if it's on the table and not on the floor, you have to get like 2 ice cream cones and like wedge it. And then...
Yeah, you're not allowed to touch it with your hands. Well, even when it's on the floor, you're not allowed to touch it with your hands. You have to use the 2 ice cream cones. So that's Go Gelato.
Gelato.
And that was your number 25.
Yes.
25.
25.
Okay, your number 24.
You just said it.
I know. Your number 24.
Number 24 is Drop Mix.
Drop Mix. And this is where you get to be a DJ. Waka 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 waka. That's my DJ impression.
Waka waka waka.
Yeah, that's a Fuzzy Bear impression.
That's what you just did.
No, mine was DJ. Look. Waka 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 waka. No, you try.
Waka waka.
No, that's Fuzzy Bear. Okay, so so what is Drop Mix and how do you play the game?
In Drop Mix...
You don't know how to play the game, do you?
No, I know how to play.
No one knows how to play Drop Mix because you don't really play the game. You use it as a toy instead, don't you?
Yeah, but there is a game.
There is a game.
But
I played it a couple of times. It's all right, but it's not as much as playing it as a toy. So go on. How do you play? What do you do with Drop Mix?
When you play the game, I don't know. Ask him. But when you're doing the freestyle part, you get these cards and they've got different parts of songs. Maybe they have the drum, maybe they have the lyrics, maybe they have the guitar, maybe they have the piano of it. And then you mix them all together and you make songs. Yeah,
they've all got these, each card has got a little, I can't remember what you call them, but a little kind of chip in them.
Yeah.
And then when you lay it on the big Drop Mix machine type thing.
And also there's an app for it, so you can like edit the how loud the drum is or the lyrics are, and then you can pick freestyle or stick. So you need the app.
You can't do this without the app because the machine only reads these chips.
Is the app free? I think it is.
Yeah, the app's free. Yeah, the machine only reads the chips.
Yeah.
And then the app will play the music and things. And so these are all real songs. They're not. They're all kind of chart hits and things like that. And there's different packs you buy. You can't buy it anymore. Anyway, so you're putting these things on, and then the app will read it, and then it will transpose the key of whatever the loop you're putting on.
Yeah.
And then also change the beats per minute of the loop, and it will meld it into what other loops are playing.
And you can press the drop mix button, and then it goes it goes weird, and it's nice and it's cool.
It is cool. So basically, you can kind of mix your own tracks. It's like a there must be some real high-end programming behind it, because it's really quite complex to in order. So you got Call Me Maybe, which is
a song.
A song, yeah. So the lyrics, the words from Call Me Maybe, the vocal tracks from Call Me Maybe, going on with the drums from I Will Survive, and the and a guitar riff from something by Green Day. And it works. It works, and some of the combinations are really good. And then you take one off.
But some of the lyrics, just some of them are just looped over and over again. So you have to keep changing the lyrics and the drums, and it gets cool. And it's
you're like a DJ. Waka 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 waka. Like that. DJ. You try.
No.
You'll have to teach me how to do that Fozzie Bear impression soon.
I think you already know.
So yeah, Drop Mix is really good as a toy. We're including this here because it's on our games shelf. But it
is a game.
There is a game.
We just do the freestyle part. We can put it wherever you want.
With the game, there's purpose to what you put on the thing.
Yeah, but with freestyle, just make a song.
You just make a song up. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So Drop Mix number 24. Okay, number 23.
Number 23 is Guess Who Extra, or just Guess Who. It doesn't matter.
No, Guess Who Extra. Well, Guess Who Extra is a bit different. Now, most people will have played Guess Who.
Yeah.
So let's just go straight to what do you like about Guess Who?
Well, that's just sort of like how you do sort of need to think how other people would think, but you can just pick a random one.
Yeah.
So it's not really, you wouldn't really be able to guess it straight away, would you?
No.
But with the extra part, has the light where it says no, yes, maybe, I don't know. But the lights on ours don't work. So.
No, well, they would work.
It has the little tent shape. And so you can't even see the other person's thing if you wanted to.
Yeah, the Guess Who Extra one board's like that instead of two flat boards. And the other thing it's got a number of different, instead of just having one sheet of people you're trying to guess.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of different things.
And some of them are like monsters.
Yeah, there is the classic one included in it, but you could have monsters, you could have animals, you could have household items even.
Yeah.
There is a sheet for household items. And if you made it right, I think you could probably make your own sheet, couldn't you?
That's a good idea. You'd have to.
If you wanted like a Harry Potter one or something, you can make it. If there's enough characters.
I think that's an activity for this summer. We're gonna make our own Guess Who things.
Ideas.
Yeah. You'd have to make it so everyone has to be different. That's the key. But yeah, we'll have a go at that. So Guess Who Extra. Guess Who is a classic game. Yet again, just because it's mass market doesn't mean to say it's bad. And Guess Who is a really good deduction game, and I really like it, and so does Cora. So that was number 23. Guess Who? Okay, number 22.
Number 22 is Ticket to Ride.
Now, the version we've got is Ticket to Ride Europe, and the Deluxe, rather.
Deluxe.
Yeah, I got criticised for saying Dulux the other day. It's like, well, whatever.
Who?
Someone put a comment in the comments on the YouTubes saying I was saying it wrong, because Dulux is a type of paint, whereas Deluxe is a type. But
whatever.
Yeah, we don't care.
He really gets off topic.
I did get off topic a little bit. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. So, what do you like about? So we've played a number of different versions of Ticket to Ride. You started off on My First Journey, didn't you?
Yeah. So that's the junior one.
That's just the junior one. But the only thing really junior about that is slightly simplified rules, but not much. But you don't have to be able to read to be able to.
It has little symbols, doesn't it?
It has symbols, of little pictures of which town they're on. So that's good so it means you can play with kids who can't read yet. But Ticket to Ride Europe, we played this the other day. A lot of people know how to play it, but it's a family game where you're building routes.
Trains.
Yeah, you're building routes of train tracks across Europe. It's a set collection game where you collect a load of sets, and that allows you a set of various different cards.
So basically, you get the ticket and you have to make a train to where the ticket tells you to with the different colour cards. It means there's little tracks where there's different colours. And
Yep.
if you have that colour card, you can put it down there.
Yeah, that's
And you
probably a significantly better way of explaining it than I did. I was getting mad. I'm still too cross about that man saying about Dulux and Deluxe. It's made me very angry. YouTube commenters. Anyway, right. So, what do you like about the game?
I like sort of the way where you can interfere, where they're like going like that, and you just come in and they're like, no. Yeah, if they're going like that, and you just go and block them off. And
Oh, I see.
funny.
It's like that, is it? So you like people. You like it when you interfere with people
Yeah.
when they're trying to build their route. Do you like it when other people interfere with your route?
No, but okay, I'll still do it to them.
Yeah. So yeah, you like that bit. It's a fun game. It's really enjoyable. It's a classic for a reason. Ticket to Ride's a great game. I really recommend the anniversary edition one because it's got some really nice bits. In fact, we've got rid of all our other stuff, all our other Ticket to Ride versions because we don't play it often enough to need 700 different versions, and this one is kind of the ultimate for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ticket to Ride Europe. Okay, number 21.
Number 21 is NumberNine,
NumberNine.
or otherwise known as NumberNine. That's the boring way.
Yeah, we call it NumberNine in our family. Although I don't know quite why I rolled the R's there. So NumberNine is a tile laying game where a card will be brought out and it'll have a number on it, and there'll be that number will be in a tile, a kind of polyomino shape, and then everyone gets that one of those polyomino shapes and puts it down on the table. And all these different numbers, there's numbers between 9 and 0.
You have to like interlock them together, don't you?
Yeah, but none of them interlock perfectly together, which is very frustrating indeed.
They only interlock perfectly if they're two the same number. Then.
Yeah, that's true. Well, even then they don't always. Like a 9 and a 9 wouldn't always. Anyway, so you make a base layer basically, and that doesn't score you any points. But then if you can build on top of that base layer,
it scores you just the amount of points that
the number is. So a 9 would give you 9 points, and a 4 would give you 4 points.
Yeah.
How many points does 3 give you? 3. Yeah.
Super smart.
And then the second layer, or the third floor, that would give you double the points, and the fourth floor would give you triple the points. So yeah, but this is quite hard. It sounds easy putting polyominoes together and kind of building on top, but the shapes don't fit together. It's almost like it was designed that way. So, what do you like about number 9?
Well, I like sort of the way where if you interlock it, you could do it the same way as somebody else, or you could do it a bit differently. Mm-hmm. And then somebody could carry on making their first floor bigger to make it easier, and somebody could just go straight to the second floor.
But then not be able to get to the floors above. So, yeah, it's a good game, and it's your number 21. And that's that for this video. That was
Not for the list.
No, for this portion of the list. That's that for that. So we've done 30 to 21. So next, using my incredible brain, I know it's going to be 20 to 11. So join us next time. And in the meantime, goodbye.
Bye.